I'm originally from Amsterdam. I've lived there for 9 years, so yeah, it would be Amsterdam back home. I used to live on the border of the red light district, very close to a square called the Nieuwmarkt, which would translate to a new market in English. And it's a great square. There's a medieval castle in the middle of it, and there are lots of pubs around it. Actually, it looks like a castle, but it used to be the entrance to the city. It has changed functions over time. So it's now a restaurant called In de Waag. There are lots of pubs around it, lots of students, but more tourists are discovering it. But it's still very cool and not your average tourist destination to go to in Amsterdam. So the Nieuwmarkt with all the lovely cafes and market there as well. So go there. I'm crazy about Miss Kitten and the Hacker. They've released a great album in 2001, which was a blueprint for the electro clash scene, and it was called First Album. And now they finally released their second album after years, called 2. Just released. It's really cool. It's very happening. They both are very successful solo DJs now and musicians, but they just released their new second album and they're touring. Going to start a big tour in Europe, and then they're going to, I think, Asia, Australia and America later in the year. And their first gig is like in 2 days, I think, in Germany. So Miss Kitten and the Hacker, spelled Kitten with an I at the end, album called 2, and they're touring this from 2 days on, from now onwards, so beginning of April onwards.
What kind of music they make?
People define it as electro clash, but they've more evolved now. So it's kind of sexy synth pop with cool vocals, but it's definitely has a very electronic feel to it. It's very unique. A lot of electronic feel to it. It's very unique.